If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Welcome back to the show. You're at the collection family, man. What up? Good morning, dudes. Happy freaking Thursday. Happy June 11th. It is June 11th, man. We're getting midway into June. But good morning. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. What up? Good morning. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. If you guys don't mind making sure to smash that like button on the way in, I'd really appreciate that. What's good, everybody? Boys and girls, what up? Drew, what up, man? Good morning. Fernando, good morning. What up? Chevy Rides in the building. What's good, Drew? Mr. Sheridan V in the building. Rami in the building. Florida. Danny V. What's good? Rusty Lee. Bobby Shampoo. Mr. Chung featured. Mike Garcia in the building. What's good? Ed the Creator in the building. What's good? Mike, I see you. Milk, is that how you say your name? Scene Lover in the building. What's good? Alexander, Sean, GG's The Walk in the building. What's good? McDaniel, Chevy Rides, Aero in the building. What's good? Lucas in the building. Scene Lover. What's good? Mr. Abby in the building. What's good? Big Man Outlook. What's good? GG's. What's good? Good morning. Danny V, Alligator, Riddle Me Cakes, Ghosty in the building. What's good? Black Belt Chris, Monte, Cool Mo in the building. It's just Jay in the building. What's good? Trips in the building. Stone Cold in the building. Good morning, Brian. Soul My Mind. Good Wash. Firefleet. Happy freaking Thursday, and as well as happy freaking Friday Eve to every single one of you guys in the freaking building. If you guys are in here present, like AJ Brown is in the building, make sure you guys hit that like button. What up, Blaze Fresh? Good morning. Amazing. Good morning. What's good? Alexander, Eddie's B World, BC Kicks, Smitty, Orlando. Good morning. What is happening to every single one of you guys, dude? Slow morning, but I mean, I think today should be a little busier. Today a little bit busier when it comes down to sneakers. We have the Shays dropping this morning, 001s. We also have, a couple things we could talk about with the Travis Scott collection that is dropping. I'm not even sure what time it's dropping, but they did make an announcement that there is going to be a Travis drop collection dropping today, which is going to be interesting. I'm not sure what time that's going to go live, but we're going to take a look at it this morning. But yeah, but good morning. How's everyone feeling? Everyone feeling all good? Rojo Vision in the building. Good morning. D Animal, what up? Peter, Gino, what's good? I know a lot of you guys were, dude, my DMs were flooded. Oh my gosh. What up, John? What's good, dude? Cushing the building. My DMs were flooded last night. Pew Pew, what up, man? What a freaking game 4, huh? How about them Knicks, huh? Where's all my Knicks fans at? You guys should be feeling really, really good right now. San Antonio Spurs going there in game 4 in Madison Square Garden. And they were playing red hot, bro. I'll tell you guys this, the start of the game, and I was like, oh my gosh, Spurs ain't losing this goddamn game. That's what they're feeling right now. They were shooting 69 to 70%, in the three-point line and the end field goal. Like, just in general, they were just playing really good ball in the first half. They had 0 turnovers, I believe, in the first half. They were just scoring lights out. You know what I've noticed whenever in the first half is that, like, some of you guys on Discord were like, some of you guys on Discord were like blaming the refs, this and that. Like, they weren't getting the call, even though, like, Wemby ended up getting a flagrant 1, during the game. But the thing is that, like, I even told Rami, like, dude, you really can't blame this. You can't really blame the Spurs right now, bro. They're just playing lights out. Like, they couldn't miss, bro. They couldn't miss in the 3-point land. They couldn't miss anywhere, bro. They were just playing really, really good ball. And the Knicks, bro, I said this as well, bro. Dude, Mikal Bridges, dude, I don't know what the hell is going on with dude, bro. Dude's been playing like ass the last, like, 3 games. Like, I don't know what, he needs to wake up or some shit, dude. Like, dude's been playing horrible ball. Dude just missing, breaking everything, and I'm just like, dude, what the hell's going on with dude? Karl Anthony Town got, early fouls in the first quarter. The first half, I think the first half he had like 3 fouls. And they basically benched him almost the whole way in the first half, and then he came back, in the second half. And yeah, so anyways, by halftime, the Spurs were up basically by like 25 to almost, well, they were up by like 30 at one point, or 29. And second half, I think the biggest takeaway was, the thing is, like, okay, the biggest takeaway I feel like in the second half is that the Spurs were going cold, and 2, they kept turning the ball over. Like, they kept turning the ball over. And in the third quarter, they kept chucking up threes. Like, what the hell are we doing? Like, y'all, like, the Spurs got a huge lead, and then what do is, like, they start to panic because the shots are not going down, and then the Knicks start to go on this 13-0 run, and then they just start chucking up threes, bro. It's like, dude, you don't need that. Like, Wemby chucking up threes, like, I said this to the homie Larry, is that dude, like, Wemby out there trying to look like Kevin Durant, bro. Like, you're not Kevin Durant, bro. Just like, what are you doing? Like, everyone chucking up threes. Like, I get it. Like, it was going well for you guys in the first half. And then it's like, all right, let's go ahead and chuck threes, bro. They went 17 to 43 the whole game in at the 3-point line. Yeah, 17 for 43. The Knicks 15 for 32 because they were cold in the first half, but still, like, you went from like going like 70% at the 3-point line to 39%, while the Knicks went at 40, basically 47%. Like, what the hell's going on, bro? Like, I was just like, dog, that is like, and I told you guys the turnovers, like, the Knicks had 13 turnovers, and then like the Spurs only had 0 turnovers in the first half, and they had 11 in basically the whole game. That's the second half right there, dude. Like, what the heck, dude? Like, I don't know. And the thing is, like, a lot of people were blaming what's it called? They were blaming Fox at the end. Like, I get it. Like, you know, they had that big turnover. There was like 12 seconds left. Fox goes on this fast break. Like, he could have just dribbled it out, maybe called timeout, had a reset, and then all the Knicks had to do was just foul, right? It was going to be the foul game if he had just held that ball. But then he went for a layup and freaking just missed. He just missed that layup. But the thing is, like, everyone was saying, like, yo, Raph, like, Fox is trash. He's dumb as hell for doing that. But the thing is like, dude, like, you really can't just blame him off that one play, because at the end of the day, the Spurs were up by 29 points, bro. Like, I get it. Like, dude, Fox, like, in clutch time, he's just not clutch, I guess. But at the end of the day, like, just, I think at the end was just really bad basketball IQ. But like, you're in the biggest stage of basically your life, like. And I get it, but that really comes down to experience, because Fox doesn't really have much experience in the finals. Like, this is his first finals. So, like, of course, the lights were too bright for him. But at the end of the day, like, the Spurs were up by 29 points, bro. That is a team lost. I'm not blaming not one person. I am 100% blaming the whole goddamn team, bro. Like, I'm blaming that whole team. Like, how do you blow a 29-point lead? Like, how? And the thing is, the crazy part is the Spurs were in the bonus. They were in the bonus, dude. There was no foul to give. They were in the bonus basically the whole second half. And they steal the ball. And the first thing they think of is like, let's go for a layup, dude. And there's 12 seconds left of the game, bro. That's such bad basketball IQ on both the refs, not the refs, but excuse me, the coaches and the players. Like, man, tough loss, dude. Tough loss for the Spurs, bro. Yeah, like, the thing is that at the end of the day, like, OG Anunoby stepped up that game, bro. OG Anunoby did what he had to do, bro, and he's been playing really, really well. People don't realize, like, I look at stats, and, like, OG Anunoby's been playing well all series. He has, you know, like, that's why I told you, like, if it's not Karl Anthony Town or Jalen Brunson, or like, someone had to step up this game. And I honestly thought it could have been Mikal Bridges. Like, Mikal Bridges could get you some buckets, but like, dude's just been playing some ass, bro. So OG Anunoby's been really the star player for them. Like, that
Go
hero,
Korea.
bro.
World Cup
33
starts
points,
today.
bro. He was 10 for 15, 7 for 9 in the 3-point land. Like, he's been playing really good ball. Shout out to Mr. Chung for the 47-month re-up. Go Korea. World Cup starts today. I know it's crazy that we talk about the finals, but the thing is like, it's just been good. I told you guys, bro, this has been good basketball, bro. Like, it really has. Whether people are liking it or not, this is who I wanted to see in the finals. I did not want to see, I'm saying it again, I did not want to see no SGA or OKC in the NBA finals, bro. This is exactly like, this is the basketball that I wanted to see, bro. Like, this is good ball, dude, that we've been watching here. And the fact that, like, bro, I thought it was going to be a boring ass game whenever they went up by 25. I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, the Spurs is going belt to ass on the Knicks right now. I was like, and it's funny because, like, my girl, she's a Kylie fan, so she's like, who's Kylie rooting for? I was like, she's rooting for the Knicks, duh. And then what's it called? She's like, it's okay, because the wifey took a whole nap during the entire game, because I told her in the first quarter. So I was like, damn, they're up by 25 already. She was like, it's too early, honey. It's only the first quarter. Watch. The Knicks are going to come back, and they're probably going to win this game. And then at the end in the fourth quarter, like literally 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, at the end of the fourth quarter, she was all like, she woke up from her nap, and she looked at the score, and she's like, I told you. Oh, man, it was hilarious. I was like, are you serious? I was like, this is crazy, bro. I'm like sitting there like mind boggled. I'm just like, are you serious? Like, are we? Dude, whenever they cut it down to 9, I was like, oh, boy. Like, when they cut it down to 9, I was like, oh, boy.
Uni didn't deliver my bricks yesterday.
Uni didn't deliver my bricks yesterday. Chaka says, well, so where's your shoes? Did it just not deliver? I used to like Wemby, but seeing him play now in game 4 straight games, his antics, and I'm starting to hate him. I think the thing is, Rami, is that, like, of course, you're gonna be biased, right? Because you're a Knicks fan, and I totally get it, right? But I mean, they did call that flagrant one on him, and I was like, oh, they finally called that flagrant one on Wemby, because, like, the thing is, the Spurs were getting the calls. Like, they really were. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, they were getting the calls. But, dude, like, the Spurs were still up by 29 points, dude. They were up so much points. They were playing so well in the first half. I don't know, dude. I don't know what happened. The Spurs just went cold, bro. The Spurs absolutely just went cold. Like, they just went absolutely cold, bro. Like, that was like, I'm still mind boggled, bro. I really am. So, Sid is rigged. Knew it since game 1. I just don't understand where you're that goddamn tall. And the thing is, Cat was, bro. Like for me, if I'm a center, right? If I'm a center, that goddamn tall like Wemby. Okay, I'm not chucking threes. I get it. Like, Wemby could make those threes, but dude, like, whenever you're up that much and you got Karl Anthony Towns in the game, dude has 4 fouls. Attack him. Attack him. Like, dude, that's what I kept saying all game. I'm like, why the F is nobody attacking Cat, bro? Like, he's clearly in foul trouble. And yeah, I don't know, dude. I was just like, can you pull up the video of Wemby getting egged? Tifa says Wemby is a point guard and a center body. Lucas says, yeah, but I get it, bro. But, like, when you're up that much, like, you don't need that. You really don't need that, dude. And mind you, you got to point out at the end of the game that, like, dog, like, Wemby missed 2 free throws towards the end. And it's funny because everyone was pointing out Fox, but dude, Wemby missed 2 free throws right where they needed those free throws. But the thing is, like, right, you have to get it. You have to understand as well is that Wemby is young, right? A lot of these players are young, bro. Like, Wemby doesn't fully understand his offensive game yet. Maybe over the summer he'll recognize he's 7'6". He doesn't like getting rebounds either. I don't know why are you that tall. I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm saying this, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was doing all that fancy dancy against the OKC Thunder, but all of a sudden, whenever he wants to go up against the freaking the New York Knicks, he just want to chuck up some threes, bro. Like, you don't need to be in that position, dude. Like, the thing is, like, for me, this is what I would have done, right? Because for me, this player has been playing really, really well for the Spurs, and I get it. They're looking at Castle. They're looking at, Wemby, right? But the thing is, Vassell was playing really, really well. But I think this individual for the San Antonio Spurs has been playing aggressive. Probably the most aggressive player on their team is Dylan Harper, bro. Dylan Harper. I'm sorry, Darren Fox should not have the ball during clutch times, bro. Like, it should have been Dylan Harper, bro. Dude is aggressive. He plays really, really good ball, and he plays better whenever he drives the ball. Give it to Dylan Harper. If Wemby's not going to attack Cat, have the young kid do it. Have the young kid do it. Like, oh, man, I was getting so pissed off. I was like, here we go. Here we go. Clutch times. Let's go ahead and give it to Darren Fox, and I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, Dylan Harper, like, he could shoot the ball, but he's probably the best player on their team that could drive that ball to the hole, bro. Like, he can. He's been playing well all season, all series. He's been aggressive. I don't know. Like, the game, like, I'm not even like a crazy Spurs fan, and I told you guys, like, I didn't really care too much what team won the finals, but seeing just a team that was up by 29 and just blow the game just like what they did, it's like, dog, like, it was just all bad basketball IQ, bro. Like, that was just all bad basketball IQ right at the end of the freaking game. Like, that's why I'm saying, obviously it comes down to experience and what do you do in those type of situations. Like, what up, Jake B? What's good, dude? But, like, dog, like, really, like I told you guys, like, I don't want to blame on one player and whatnot, because, like I said, they were up by 29 points, and it's just like, dude, yeah, it's just bad. What the hell? They were up by almost 30 when I went into bed, and I wake up and the Spurs lose by 1. Yeah. Someone gonna get fired. Been telling y'all Wemby is a bust, Frank says. Frank, stop. Wemby is not a bust, bro. He's not a bust. He's absolutely not a bust. He's just young, bro. He's just young. He doesn't have as much experience than some of the guys do, during the playoffs and stuff like that, especially, being the age that he is. Like, you feel me? Like, he's still very, very young, but he's not a bust, bro. Like, he's been averaging over 20 points a game. Like, in the last couple games, he had 30 plus. Like, you can't call him a bust. He's just young. That's it. He's just young with not much experience. That's it. And, dude, he's like in his early 20s. You know what I mean? Like, and he has a lot of expectations, in this league. So he's not a bust, bro. He's not a bust, bro. This is going to show him that he was going aggressive and learn his game. Absolutely. So he has no clutch gene in his DNA. Like I said, Frank, he's still a very young player, bro. He's still a very, very young player. So say, yeah, you're just gonna go ahead and glaze SGA. Calling Wemby a bust is crazy level of cope. Calling Wemby a bust is crazy work. If Wemby never figures out his 7'6", he may be a bust. But dude is like 22 with so much room to grow into. Yeah, he's still been playing very, very good ball. Like, he wants to win. He has the winning mentality. He's just very, very young with not much experience. But like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is. The New York Knicks go up 3-1 in the series, and they go back to San Antonio on Saturday. Obviously, if the New York Knicks close out the series, which they could absolutely possibly can, because they won in San Antonio twice. But if San Antonio ends up winning on Saturday, then they will be in Madison Square Garden on Tuesday. So I think that's how the schedule is going to go. So it goes Saturday, and then the next following game is going to be on Tuesday. So, Let's see. Wemby needs to gain weight, add muscle, improve conditioning. Where the hell was Harrison Barnes? He's the real vet with the finals experience. Yeah, but the thing is, Harrison Barnes has been playing some ass, bro. Somebody just egged Wemby is crazy. Who did that, bro? Hold on. Oh my God, they threw him in. Oh, that's so wild, bro. Yeah, you Knicks fans is insane, bro. Unless that's a Spurs fan fucking getting pissed off that they were up by 29 and they blow it. Dude, y'all motherfuckers threw an egg at him is crazy. Y'all motherfuckers throw an egg, bro. Like he got doinked, bro. Bro, listen, whoever threw that egg has some good ass aim. I tell you that. That's wild. Ding, doink. Dude got doinked, bro. Yeah, I mean, dude, like, of course, like, you can get pissed, but who knows what the context was there. Like, that's wild, bro. That's wild. That's wild. Like, that's the thing about, yes, I get it when you lose games and stuff like that and whatnot, but, like, dude, like, I'm not gonna lie, you Knicks fans, like, some of the Knicks fans have been just, dude, some of them have just been too much. Like, that's not even normal. Like, if you think that's normal, like, in New York, like, and you condone those type of behaviors, what the New York Knicks fans have been doing, like, yeah, you need some help. You need some help, and you need to reevaluate your thoughts of thinking that is okay. Like, that's absolutely not okay. Like, I thought, I thought certain fans' bases were pretty bad, but, like, this one is pretty bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen, like, other sports, meaning, like, we've seen, like, the Philadelphia Eagle fans act up. We've seen other, fan bases act up, but this one right here, like, this one's bad. Like, this is really, really bad. Just imagine if New York lost that game yesterday, too. Like, I can't imagine, bro. Cannot imagine, bro. That's just bad behavior. Like, crazy. Don't know how to act right. That's why I hope they lose. That's why I've heard a lot of people now kind of switching over, being like Spurs fans because of the actions that the New York Knicks fans have been showing. And that's why you have more and more people just kind of root for the Spurs. But obviously the San Antonio Spurs themselves just not making it easier for the fans, to root for him, if they're losing games like that. Like, for instance, like the Spurs should have won game 2 and they should have won the last game or yesterday's game as well. So it's just like, this is not all in New York. New York basketball brings out the kinds of everywhere, Nam says. New York is a third world country. That's why TH says, I can only imagine what they throw if they lose. I'm saying, bro, like, I like, they're already throwing an egg at Wemby's head. Imagine if they freaking lost. I can't imagine what else they're going to be throwing. Like, it's going to be Gotham if they win, John Brown says. Knicks winning this. Evil Empire is getting this. Oh, I promise you guys this is that, like, if the Knicks, like, clearly the Knicks are possibly going to close it out or possibly going to win the chip again. Again, like I told you, like, the Spurs could magically come back, but I mean, at this point, it's just like, okay, like, the Knicks have a really good chance on closing it out, right? So, but dude, imagine if they win everything and they win the chip, dude. Oh man, I know anyone that is a New York Knicks hater is gonna be straight hate watching heavy. Okay, like the fans are gonna go crazy. Like I can't. Like you're seeing these fans during like games that are like win or lose, right? You're seeing them still outside. Like that crowd was insane. Being down 29 and still having a big of a crowd like that is insane. Like I would have been walking my happy ass home at the second after the first half, going home and be like, you know what? I'm going home, bro. It's Jover. But dude, that crowd stood tall, bro. Like outside Madison Square Garden, like everyone doing the watch parties. Dude, imagine having that, being at the stadium over there in San Antonio and watching that, seeing your team just crumble every minute of the second half. Every minute that's gone by, your team is crumbling. Up by 29. Now you're up by 25. Up by 18, up by 15, up by 9. Like, imagine just straight watching that shit, dude. Oh, dude, I would have been pissed. I'd be pissed, dude. I can't imagine when the New York Knicks win the finals. Dog, imagine how crazy the freaking parade is about to be. Oh my gosh, that parade is going to be nuts. Dude, and the thing is too, and this is definitely sneaker related, because I know some of you guys don't like talking about sports. Okay, OG Anunoby scores 33 points and is the clutch player of the game, and he wore Skechers. I've never seen a sneaker blog glaze Skechers sneakers in my entire life. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, OG Anunoby dropped 33 points in the finals wearing Skechers. Complex Sneakers posted this yesterday. A couple more blogs posted this yesterday as well. You're gonna lose to a guy that wore Skechers. Oh man, dude, I was like, wow, Skechers, huh? Hey, there goes Skechers. Hey, listen, start buying some Skechers. They're on the new level. I heard you could score 33 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Yeah, he wore Skechers, bro. He wore Skechers. I don't know what Skechers. I don't know if this is the Skechers 235. I don't know what the number is, but it's a Skechers basketball, dude. Skechers CEO. Yo, I'm telling you guys this right now. Whoever the CEO is for Skechers is probably was at home. Probably, oh man, he was probably getting calls. His freaking stock just went up. People like spamming the site, wondering where his shoes are at. Like, y'all lost to a dude in Skechers. Oh man, Skechers, bro. But I mean, like I said, dude, should get MVP, but you know they're going to give it to Brunson. Oh, absolutely. You know, they're definitely going to give it to Brunson for sure. Like Brunson was, I mean, he's been key every single game. Like you got, you know, overall, if you look at it, like OG Anunoby is definitely a guy that's been playing well the entire series. But obviously Brunson is the guy that's been scoring basically the most points every single game, right? Like Brunson was really, really quiet in the first half, but in the start of the third, like he was on fire, bro. He was getting his groove. Because the thing is, like, someone had to step up. Like Mikal Bridges was playing like ass. Josh Hart was playing like ass. The bench was playing like ass. The only people that are playing well, like, right, Cat was in foul trouble, and the only players were playing well was OG Anunoby and Brunson. And those were the guys that really stepped up this game. And OG Anunoby got 33 points today, and that's exactly what they needed. So I put the Spurs loss on Mitch Johnson. They need to fire the head coach, W. Rod says. Low-key Skechers running shoes are good. If Brunson closes out with the signature game, he has to get MVP for sure. All I got to say is, please listen. If I said this to a couple of people as well, is this: if Brunson ends up wearing the Liberties, Kobe 6s, I tell you guys this, the market for that sneaker is gonna go crazy. Like, it's going to go absolutely crazy. And after this finals, like, I really do hope that I see some of you guys. Like, I understand some of you guys, like, if during All-Star weekend when we had this conversation and coming up to the playoffs, like, I really do hope that, you know, some of you guys do start watching more basketball. And like I said, I understand some of you guys are like, oh, NBA soft and this and that, but there's still really, really good games. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I understand that you guys feel a certain way. You guys are still living in the 90s where, like, 90s are better, whatever. Like, dude, there's still really, really good ball to watch, man. And, like, I was just really happy that it was San Antonio Spurs and the New York Knicks in the finals because, like I said, this might be a hot take, but this is probably the most entertaining basketball that I've seen in the last 2 years. Like, when it comes down in the finals, like, this has got to be one of the most entertaining finals that I've watched in a while. Like, I think the last finals that really got me on my toes when the Golden State Warriors won that chip against the Boston Celtics. Because I never thought that was going to be the team that would beat Boston. You know what I mean? Like, that was back in, 2022? But that was probably the last finals that I was like, damn, this is crazy. I wouldn't have known that the Golden State Warriors, with the team that they have right now, could beat the Boston Celtics during that 2022 finals. Because Boston was just so damn good, bro. They were so damn good. Like, I was like, holy crap. You got lost from what's his name? Wiggins. Definitely a good series. Absolutely, bro. And that was probably the highlight of Stephen Curry's career because he finally got his finals MVP. You know, if you remember during that time, he finally got his finals MVP. Rafi, good morning, brother. Grateful for the space you created to bring us together. Thank you, everyone, contributing to this space. Yeah, I mean, listen. I know some of you guys don't like talking about sports. You know, I know some of you guys don't like talking about sports, but, like, this is the beauty about sports, bro. Like, sneakers and sports go hand in hand. Like, we get a lot of people complaining, be like, yo, why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about that? You realize Michael Jordan played basketball, right? So, like, of course, sneakers and basketball goes hand in hand. And just in sneakers is super mainstream, right? Like, you got like the World Cup today. You probably will see, like, some custom cleats from different brands, and, you know, some blogs, sneaker blogs, are going to talk about, be like, yo, check this out. They have, like, a custom cleat, whatever, etc. That's the same thing with you know, American football, right? Like, a lot of blogs post, like, you know, some cool cleats. A lot of these quarterbacks or some of the wide receivers be wearing. Or it doesn't even have to be it could be any position, right? Like tight ends, like Kelsey's worn some crazy cleats. Jalen Hurts had been, you know, wear some crazy cleats during some games during the regular season. You know, Odell Beckham, like he's in the past, like he's brought out some crazy heat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sports and sneakers go hand in hand, and you're probably gonna see it moving forward if you haven't really recognized it. I mean, it's been like that for a long time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I love talking about sports. I don't know if you guys noticed, especially during football season, and, like, especially with the series this good, like, of course we're going to talk about it every single day. So whenever, you know, basketball season's over, I'm sure, you know, a lot of us are going to start talking about the World Cup because a lot of people in here like soccer. So I just would love to see bad boy era Piston against these Knicks to see what would happen. I'm not a Knicks hater. Don't like their fan base though. Michael Jordan played basketball. I thought he danced and sang raps. City Orlando says they restocking the Travis shoes today. No, so we'll definitely get into that because I know a lot of people have questions about that. But like I said, we'll see what happens in San Antonio. Like, I personally think, like, at this point, I would not be surprised if the New York Knicks end up closing it out in San Antonio, but at the same time, I could see them absolutely closing it out in Madison Square Garden on Tuesday. So it could probably go to Game 6 and New York could close it out. But I'm telling you this right now, how crazy this series has been going, and if the Spurs end up winning on Saturday, listen, if I'm the New York Knicks, if I'm the New York Knicks fan, I would not absolutely get your hopes up just yet, Okay, I mean, if I was up 3-1, I'd feel real confident. Like, I get it. Being up 3-1, it's like, dude, we're gonna win it all. We're about to. But listen, I truly will say this, and I said this whenever the Spurs were going into New York, is that the Spurs were gonna put up a fight, bro. Like, they were gonna put up a fight. They absolutely are, and they did. But it's just they came out a little short. But all I'm saying is just like, you just hope that New York plays better ball in this next game. What they did, that performance that the New York Knicks did in the first half of that game should not happen again. Like that, you know what I mean? There's just no way they lose, or what's good, they played the same ball that they did in the first half last game on Saturday. Like, they really have to. Like, Mikal Bridges is due for a big game. Like, I say this now. Like, Mikal Bridges is due for a big game. Like, Josh Hart had a good game before, like, game 3. He had a pretty decent game, but they lost. But the thing is, like, Mikal Bridges needs to wake up, bro. Dude's been playing like ass cheeks. If Knicks lose after being up 3-1, that would feed millions. Wemby needs experience and his weight up. Knicks have been down 10 in each first quarter of this series, Rami says. And he knows how to come back from 3-1 deficit. Is LeBron, Tifa says. It's difficult to win 3 straight and not possible, but extremely tough. Yeah, it is. I'm like I said, it is extremely tough, right? Absolutely extremely tough. But like, is there a possibility that they could come back and you know, make the series interesting? Absolutely. You know, so I mean, the Spurs have been playing well. Like, other than that, of them losing that game last night, they've been playing really good ball. So sports are much more fun when you can root against New York team. I'll tell you this: if the Spurs end up winning the next game on Saturday, and then, dude, I tell you this, and they win on the game 6. Oh my God! Yeah, I'm just thinking hypothetically, if that was the case, is San Antonio ends up winning on Saturday and then beats New York on Tuesday, like. Dude, this conversation is gonna be like, man, I'll tell you this. If I'm hypothetically, like I said, if I'm a New York fan, like, you do not want this series to go to game 7, is all I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you guys, this series has been so interesting. It's been fun to watch. Like, you just never know what's gonna happen. Like, you just don't know, bro. Like, you just had a team that was up by 29 and blew it. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't know what's gonna happen. You just don't know. There's so many possibilities. Like, things could happen. Teams have been playing like crap, but like, think about it. Every single game, chat, okay? Like, you could say that it's over. Like, oh, Raph, no, they're up 3-1. It's over. No, like, you have to just understand how the series it's been going. It's been such a close game. It comes down to the end. It has, right? Besides, like, the Knicks going up by 10 in game 1, if you look at game 2, the Knicks won by 1, the Spurs won by 4, and the Knicks won by 1, being down 29 points. Bro, like, it comes down to, like, it hasn't really been a blowout. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, you can't really get your hopes up, is all I'm saying, because the last 3 games has been, it's been at the end of the game. That's whenever it's like, okay, like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, that's why, like, it's like, yo, Raph, it's over. They're up 3-1. Woody whoop. Like, they have a really good fucking chance. But, like, if you look at the series, if you've been looking at, like, how the game is, you know, has been playing, like, you just don't know. Like, shit could happen. It's just, like, the thing is, the Spurs just don't know how to close out those games, bro. Like, if you look back on game 2, they couldn't close that game out. Like, you know, San Antonio had a chance to make that last shot. Wemby was wide open, made that shot and missed and lost the game, right? So, man, it's tough, bro. It's tough. Even yesterday, just the same thing. Horrible basketball IQ. 12 seconds left. Knicks turn over the ball. Fox goes for a layup. He could have just bounced that ball out, run the clock, get fouled, or call timeout, reset, because there's going to be a foul game at that point. But he decided to go for a layup, missed it. By the way, he missed it on his strong hand, and that was basically game. So yeah. One more flagrant. Wemby's out. He can't play his BS game anymore. Changes the whole dynamic. Yeah, because he got a flagrant one, right? So, Monoraf, is New York still there? Deli Venom says. Spurs getting out of coach blame the coaching, not the players. W Rod says. I mean, you could definitely like put that in perspective where like you're gonna be blaming the coach, but at the end of the day, bro, it's a team loss. Like you can't fully just let's just blame the coach. Like your players have to perform, and your players went cold in the second half. Like, yes, like the threes, they were relying on the 3-pointers. Like in the second half, they were just chucking up threes and kept missing. Like, if it's not there, then you might as well just like have a different strategy, right? Like if I was the players, like, okay, like, dude, I'm going cold. Like we need to, like, I don't know. Wemby needs to play his position.
Fox lost his skills when he cut the locks. Skull emoji, persevering face emoji.
Fox lost his skills when he cut the locks. John DC says for the 30-month re-up. It was a team loss, bro. I'm not blaming. Like I said, like people could blame De'Aaron Fox right at the end, but like that's a team loss right there. 100% a team loss. That was 100% a team loss, especially when you're up by 29. So, if the Knicks win the championship, I think the Statue of Liberties is gonna get pregnant. All I'm gonna say is, Rami, is what I'm saying is that if Brunson ends up wearing those 6s, whether if it's this next game on Saturday, the game 5, and if they win or lose, or even win or lose in game 6, and they go back to Madison Square Garden, and he wears those 6s, boy, I tell you that, hey, listen, the market for those 6s are gonna go crazy. It's probably definitely gonna skyrocket, especially the fact that he's gonna be, if he does wear them, 100%. You know what? If it was a business move, if that was Nike, if it was a business move, the fact that those NY versus NYs are not releasing until August, or is it September? Was it August? Dog, imagine they tell, hey, Brunson, can you wear those NY versus NYs? Bro, if he wears those and wins the finals and gets finals MVP, I bet you the blogs are going to talk about it. Like, oh, Brunson wins finals MVP, with the Kobe 5 and New York versus New York. Dude, it's just gonna, oh man, I'll tell you guys this, the demand for that shoe will even go higher. Maybe that's the reason why they're freaking dragging that shoe. Be like, you know what? Let's not drop the shoe until August. Let's drop a bunch of pairs of these, produce them, put them more in production, and then build up the hype and have Brunson wear them at game 6. Shock drop incoming. Oh, could be for like New York. That'd be crazy, But that would be funny though if my predictions are true, hypothetically, right? Well, speaking hypothetically, if that was end up being true. But anyways, no, they did say they announced it at July 1st, Mike. But they also there was a post that it got pushed back until August 1st. So they're not dropping on July 1st anymore, supposedly. Supposedly it's dropping in August now. So, beat the Spurs and Skechers. I know, facts, bro, which is insane. I'm telling you, bro, like, I didn't even know. I didn't even notice that. I feel like most people didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. Like, I be looking at other stuff that I seen on court, like what I noticed. Like, I be looking at Brunson's feet. Like, all right, what does Brunson have on feet? Like, what does he have on feet? That's if there is a game 6. That's if. Yeah, big if, right? So they could definitely close it out on Saturday. And I'm sure most of you guys are 100% watching that. Skechers shock drop today. Dude, imagine that. Like, imagine all of a sudden everyone's going to start wearing Skecher basketball. But, dude, OG Anunoby is good. But I don't think he has enough aura for people to really get influenced to go buy Skecher basketball, Like maybe if it was like Brunson or you know what I'm saying, or Wemby, maybe it would have been a different story. But since it's OG Anunoby, everyone's like, no, you know. Brunson had the Caitlin Clark on. Yeah, he did. Wemby gave birth with all those eggs. He fertilized. Just make the damn shoes accessible. Nike. What do you mean? Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you, KJK5, right? But like, people complain already how like, oh, Kobe's are available. And just, wow, that's the crazy part is that like, think about it, especially during All-Star weekend, we had so many people complaining here saying like, yo, Raph, Nike's dropping way too many Kobe's. Kobe's are getting milked. Kobe this, Vanessa Bryant this, blah, blah, blah this. And then when the next hype Kobe comes out, oh, I know Frank's loving this. I know when the next Kobe comes out, like when the NY versus NYC, NY comes out, and if the Knicks win the finals, dude, people are going to be glazing the N versus NY versus NY. All of a sudden, everybody wants that shoe. Let's get the fives, Raph, this and that. We need this. We need. Like, this is why I don't mind that Kobe's are oversaturated. Keep coming with the colorways, bro. Like, they're coming out with a lot of heat with Kobe's. They really are. Imagine if Brunson ends up wearing the Kobe 4s. Kobe 4s, the you know what I'm saying, the draft pack, which I don't think he will because he seems like more of like the Kobe 6 guy. But like, dog, like everyone's gonna go crazy for this New York versus New York Kobe 5, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind them going crazy and dropping Kobe sneakers because they've been killing it with just Nike basketball with basketball shoes in the last year, bro. They really have. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but basketball shoes, I don't care how many colorways they've been coming out. I just love how Nike basketball sneakers is honestly back, bro. Like, we haven't seen something like this from Nike basketball in a long time. Like, they've been coming out with so many different colorways, so many different collabs, signing all types of different players in the last couple years, and it's been good. And the fact that they're just oversaturating Kobe's, I'm okay with that. And speaking about Kobe's, all right, so let's go ahead and do a little quick unboxing. I know we've been yapping about basketball, but this is definitely related to what we're talking about. So I did a trade with the homie Brittany. I did get my Travis's in. I got my daughter's Travis's in, but we haven't unboxed it yet. I did a trade with Brittany. Shout out to Brittany. She the wifey hit the Travis's for her, and we end up trading. It was a 2-for-1 trade, a 2-for-1. So I just opened it just to make sure they were in here and make sure they were all safe. But shout out to Brittany once again for this. Here's a quick unboxing. What we have 2 Kobe's in here. If you guys want to go ahead and guess, of course you're like, oh, Rafi, of course you have Kobe's. Of course you're going to trade for Kobe's. So traded the Travis Scotts for 2 Kobe's plus $100. I added $100 on top. That was her offer. And I said, sure. You know, I was kind of debating. I wanted to wait until the shoes, end up showing up. But we end up doing a 2-for-1 trade. You guys could go ahead and put your thoughts and opinions in the comments. We did have a little note. I left it in there because I didn't want to read it just yet. It says, Raph and the wifey, obviously, thank you so much for helping me get these shoes. Without your help, I wouldn't have them. Congrats on the upcoming wedding, Brittany. Shouts to Brittany once again. That's really nice of you putting a note in there. Shouts to girl, my homie Britt. She's one of our mods in here. Here we go. The first sneaker, we have a Kobe 6 Protro right here, and we have another pair of reverse Grinches. So you guys already know I already have a pair of reverse Grinches, and I was like, dude, I couldn't pass this up. Once again, reverse Grinches right there. That is the first sneaker. Once again, it was a 2-for-1 trade chat. She traded 2 of these shoes. And plus, I had to add $100 on top for the Travis's. So $100 plus Travis's for these 2 sneakers right here. So we have a clean pair of the reverse Grinches. Dude, you guys are gonna love this second pair. So there's the first one. You guys already know, because bro, if you look at my reverse Grinches, dude, they're freaking cooked. They're getting pretty cooked because I already have a pair and I hoop in them all the time. So we got that, and we also have, which is a pair that I already have. We have the Italian camos. We have the Italian camos. So that was the 2 for trade plus $100 on top. We have a pair of Italian camos, Kobe 6s right there. I already have a pair of these, but I was like, bro, I just couldn't pass that up, bro. You just couldn't pass it up. Couldn't pass it up. Italian camo, Kobe 6s. 2 for 1. Like I said, I added $100. So there it is. You could have added more cash on top, Raf. Bro, that was her offer. That wasn't my offer. That was hers. That was her offer. Since she offered, so I was like, I was thinking about it. Like, I was thinking about the trade. I didn't really know because, like, I was like, I don't know. So, but anyways, yeah, that was the trade. So they are both worn once. These are both worn once. So these are both used. So yeah. Shouts to Brittany, dude. But yeah, that is the trade. These are both worn once. By the way, they're both size 8.5s. Worn ones, you guys can see the bottoms. Like, I mean, they don't even look like they're really worn like that. You two wear the same size. Yes, me and Brittany basically wear the same size. So, like, you look at the bottoms of the shoes. Like, she said they're worn ones. So I was like, okay. So, but yeah. Shout out to Brittany, no, for sure. Because these are definitely shoes that I really love, especially with the reverse Grinches. Like, this shoe, like, you should see my pair. I should show you guys my pair. I should show you guys my pair, bro. It's actually right here. So these are my reverse Grinches right here. Like, I've worn them plenty of times. You can see like the swoosh on my pair that I ball in. Like, you could see like the swoosh is getting worn out. But you guys know I hoop in them. Dude, my basketball bags right here. Like, look. I have my Caitlin Clark's 6s right here. You guys, dude, I'm biased with 6s. I love 6s so much. They just feel really, really good on my feet. And yeah, dude, I have my basketball bag right here. So that's why I have all this stuff right here. So, like, my other Italian camos are in the closet too. Like, I just leave them in the closet. So, shout out to Brittany once again. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much, for this trade. This is definitely staying in the collection, and I cannot wait, to just probably rock these again. Because my pair is getting beat, but I don't know when I'm gonna, bring these out for sure. So, but anyway, shouts to Brittany. That was the 2 for 1 trade that I wanted to save for you guys. I love Kobe 6s also. Yeah, like Kobe 6s, Kobe 4s, like, soon enough I'll probably have a couple Kobe 4s again in my sneaker collection because I genuinely love Kobe 4s. I still want to give the Kobe 5s a shot. That's why I kind of want those NY versus NY. I'll probably go for those and just make that my my first Kobe 5 my Kobe 5 pair to rock. So I would love to have that in the sneaker collection. Dude, like, I think I have like 10 pairs right now. I think I have 10 pairs of Kobe 6s. That's how many 6s I have right now. Kobe 6s is 10. Like, I have different silhouettes. I have 8s. I have 9s in my sneaker collection for Kobe's. But, dude, my Kobe collection is insane right now. Like, it's pretty crazy. Told you guys, I'm pretty biased when it comes to Kobe's. Like, I don't care, dude. Like, I like what I like. You feel me? Like, I like Kobe's, and I'm really biased with Kobe's. Like, Frank knows that shit, dude. Like, I'm super biased when it comes to like Kobe 6s as well. just because they just feel good on court, right? Like whenever like you're wearing a sneaker, especially if you're wearing them on the court, like it's just like you don't want to really change it up. Like I don't know, that's how I feel when I play basketball. It's like when I stick with one silhouette, when one silhouette feels good on my feet, like I'll stick with them, bro. So let's see, trying running a 10K on those. Just hit on the Kith 95s. There we go. Is the Kobe 5 true to size? I would say, like, if you're wearing the 5s on court, because I've tried them on before, I would say yes, go true to size on the Kobe 5s for sure. So not the LeBrons. Just wait till you wear the OG Skechers on court. You'll be getting rid of Kobe's. Yeah, like you're tweaking, bro. I'm a Kobe enthusiast. Yeah, you're welcome, huh, Frank? You're welcome. Getting you back on the court, huh? Half size up if you're wearing it casually. V says, yeah, if you're wearing if you're wearing it casually, definitely go half size up. But definitely on the court for the Kobe 5s, go true to size. In my personal opinion, like with the Kobe 6s, like it doesn't really necessarily matter for me. Like I have Italian camos that are in a size 8. And then Brittany traded me to get a size 8.5. And 8.5s feel really, really good on my feet. Like, bro, I scored a 20-piece with this one on Sunday. These ones are 8.5. Shout out my boy V for these ones. I scored a 20-piece on Sunday on these ones. Like, and these are a size 8.5. So they feel good. Like my Brunson's 6s, my Brunson 6s, those are true to size. Some people are like, dude, people commented on or messaged me on Instagram and said, yo, Rav, do you even wear your Brunson 6s? You don't wear your Brunson 6s, bro. Like, dude, you ask Frank, bro. I wear those a good amount of times on the court. I have this, like, I tell Frank this all the time. It's like every time I wear this shoe, right? Every time I wear the shoe, I have this, like, intuition where, like, I play bad. Like I say this to him all the time. I was like, maybe it's just telling me not to like break in my Brunsons, like, and got subbed out the last 2 minutes. In fact, hold on, stay, buddy, stay. I don't know, something about this shoe, bro. Something about this shoe. Hold on. W's going out on the Air Max 95 Knicks. There we go. So here we have it. I told you, Frank. I told you like the colorway on the last 6s Liberties that Brunson wore. It was different, right? Because he had like a navy blue and something like that. Look at this, bro. So I've been wearing these pretty heavy. Like, I mean, see, I wore them. There's creases on the side, but the one that Brunson wore, it had like a navy blue. Was it a navy blue like heel right here? And then like there was a little bit, I don't know, it was yellow or black or whatever. But I've worn this. This one right here, I went true to size. I thought I ordered a size 8.5 on Sneakers app. But I end up going for a size 8 and I end up hitting. So, like, I mean, look at them, bro. They're a little scuff right there. I need to clean that up. But I wear them. I definitely wear these for sure. So, like, I don't know. These look really, really good on court. I mean, like, that blue StockX right now in my size is like 540 or something, like 550. Bro, this is going to be like, if Brunson ends up wearing these on the court in the next game and they win the chip, dude, this shoe is definitely going to go up. Like, I feel like this is one of his favorite shoes to rock too on the court. Like, I feel like this is one of his favorite shoes to rock on court. These are beautiful, dude. I don't care what anyone says. Like, these are probably one of the, like, probably the best Kobe to come out since the reverse Grinches, I would say, right? Like, would you guys agree? Like, this is probably one of the best Kobe 6s to come out, like, since the reverse Grinches. I don't know. Like I have two pairs. I have two pairs of the 3D6s. I don't know why people don't like that shoe. The Kobe 6 3Ds. I have two pairs of those. I think those are very, very nice. Very, very nice. Need those for the court. Kids W's going out for pre-orders going out. Yeah, if anybody hit on Kith, let me know. Anybody hit on Kith? Anybody hit on Kith for the Air Maxes? Let me see. Make sure you guys are posting your dubs on Discord as well. I've been seeing a lot of brick after bricks. Morning around. What up, Raider? What's good, dude? Good morning. They cool? I don't think it's the best colorway. I think it's the best colorway since the reverse Grinches, in my personal opinion. Maybe that's just me being biased. But like I said, I think they're not the reverse, but the Italian camos, like the All-Stars, is one that I wish I had. I still don't have the All-Star 6s in my sneaker collection. The one that I didn't really like or didn't really need was the Dodger 6s. The Dodger 6s, I don't really like them. I took an L, but PPU hit for me. Rami says, there you go. What up, Raider? What up, man? Good morning. I like the Caitlin Clarks more. You talking about the 6s? I just like that blue, man. Something about the blue and white on the Caitlin Clarks were really, really nice. That was one that got away from me, but you know, shouts my boy V for really, really hooking it up, man. That was really dope of him to do, because I was in need for that one for sure. Make sure you guys run it up for the one time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me as always. World Cup is today, boys. So if you guys didn't know, it looks like Travis collection for the World Cup, it seems like, is dropping today. Okay, if anybody was wondering, we got World Cup. We got the World Cup. Who's watching the World Cup today? Who's watching the World Cup today? We have Mexico versus South Africa. Who is watching the World Cup today? Let me know in the chat. Who is watching? And then we also have, we have hockey today as well. Freaking the Las Vegas Knights blew it the last game, but they came back, but they just couldn't win. So, W on Kith. Go Canes, Brittany says, via Mexico. The real drop is today. McDaniel says USA. Virgil's supposed to be today also. Yes, the Virgil Abloh cryo shots, they should be dropping today. I don't know when they're gonna drop that raffle though. I'll be watching your watch party wrap. Yeah, we'll be watching it too. Hopefully I could get a link of me watching it. If not, I have to watch it on my TV. But at the end of the day, we're gonna check it out for sure. We're definitely gonna check it out for sure. For the World Cup stuff. So ready for the World Cup with the X jersey on. Amazing says USA and South Africa. They blew game 2 also. They did. They absolutely did. W on Kith. Eddie says congratulations. If anybody's hitting the sneakers from Kith, the Air Max 95, congratulations. What's up with the Manic statue on the Manic statue on Travis page? I'm not sure. You talking about this one right here? Oh, this one right here? The entire collection is dropping today. I don't know exactly what time they're going to be dropping though. If I would guess what time they're dropping, probably around 9 a.m. this morning, I think. Just hit on Air Max 95s on Kith. Congrats. A lot of people hitting on Kith. Sheesh. I thought they were going to be stupid limited. It seems like a good amount of people are hitting on those Air Maxes. Looks like a good amount of people are hitting those Air Maxes, which is good. Congratulations if you guys are hitting, man. For real, for real. So, just hit on the Air Maxes. Mexico jersey ready, the walk says. Via Mexico, Salvador says. There we go. W on Kid. W in a size 10. Chalito says. Everyone gets a W on Kit. They're making all the shoes to order. I'm saying this right now. Hey, listen, if you like these Air Max 95s and if you manage to hit, hey, this could definitely up your what's it called? Your loyalty points with Kith. Remember how like Kith is like one of those apps where you have to pay to play? This could be a good opportunity that you guys are hitting on Kith right now. So this could help you on the later down the road for certain sneakers. Kith already has a raffle up on the Crypto Shot. It is dropping somewhere else, Drip King says. Which one? Which colorway are you looking for? What about the Shais today? Yeah, I know we're gonna be talking about Shais. We talked about Shais this morning that they're dropping this morning. So W on Air Max 95 on Kith. Congratulations. There you go. It's on this homepage, Raph. When you scroll down, it changes up. Oh, they changed up their homepage. Let me see. Is something gonna pop up, dude? I'm low-key scared. The hell is this? Fuck. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. The site looking a little freaky, bro. But no notification either. Away from Kip yet. The soccer shoes dropping today, Raph. I think the Virgil Abloh archive raffle should go live today on their site. I just don't know exactly when or what time, but that should go live today. I'm pretty sure that should go live today. Now I got to wait 6 months for the shoe now. Yeah, which that's the only thing. If you hit on Kith, is that you have to wait about 6 months to receive them. I mean, it could be worth it. If you're a New York Knicks fan. You just hope. Like, the only thing is that you gotta hope and that the New York Knicks win the chip. And if anybody's trying to resell it, then prices probably skyrocket on the Air Max 95s. Because that's what it probably will do, right? Like, if the Knicks end up winning the chip, like, that's probably what's going to happen, is that, like, the value of that 95 is probably going to go up. Sorry, talking about the Travis soccer shoe. No, you're good. You're good. We don't know yet. I think they are set to drop on July 1st for the Travis soccer shoe. I think this is going to be the collection, but like I said, who knows? Right? Who really knows exactly when that's going to drop? But I just know when the soccer shoe drops on the Travis Scott website, it most likely will be a raffle. The one thing that I'm just really curious about, right? What I'm really curious about, chat, is are they going to deal with Super Swipe, right? I think that's going to be the question when it gets a little bit closer to the release date, is that, like, yo, Ralph, are they going to go ahead and use, Super Swipe, but we'll see. Just wondering when the Kobe Dunks is getting shipped out. I know people forgot about that. I'm not sure about that one, AJ. I'm not sure. Kid has raffles up for the Virgil Abloh archive. Danny V says, yes, sir. I don't know how limited these soccer shoes are. Like, I know a couple people hit me up asking me for stock numbers, but I genuinely don't know how limited these pairs are going to be. I'm assuming on the Nike sneakers app, there's not going to be a whole lot. That's my assumption. Like, there's probably like maybe 1,000, maybe less than 1,000 pairs, depending on the colorway. Because the thing is, like, a lot of the soccer shoes are dropping next week. All of them are dropping on the 16th, which is next week. And they're dropping every single hour. Like, if you guys haven't noticed that, we talked about this on Monday. But they are dropping each shoe every single hour. So there's one collection that's dropping starting at 10 a.m. PST, and then after that, it's going hour by hour by hour. So Super Swipe is super trash, super sucks. Orlando says you will get your shoes by Christmas time. KJK5 says, yeah, probably, especially like with the Travis stuff. Like, when they drop the merch on the Travis Scott website, I'm really curious. I'm pretty sure most of the stuff is going to be pre-ordered. So you're not even going to receive a lot of the stuff until within like 3 to 4 months. By the time that ends, like, the World Cup is over. Like, the World Cup is probably going to be done. Nigel will know update. Labels created, and it's Faris is gone. Mark and Soul says. Not Christmas time. Where the kit, the Knicks Air Max Limited. I don't think they were necessarily limited. Like, they gave a good amount of people a chance to enter in. But obviously there's still people that did take L's on the Air Max 95. So, like, I mean, I guess they're somewhat limited in a certain extent, but it was definitely last minute for them to do. Travis merch will ship by next World Cup. Probably. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be like a 6 month, like 6 to 7 month freaking pre-order. Who's wearing Travis soccer cleats? I'm not. That's why all this stuff, like with the Travis stuff, like the soccer shoes, like me personally, like I'm passing, but like I still think it's a really cool concept, especially if you are a big fan of soccer or if you like watching the World Cup, then that's a little bit of a different look of how you look at it, because there's people in here be like, yo, nobody watches soccer, rap, everyone's capping. It's like, no one has to keep Like, no one has to remind anybody in here, especially if we're talking about basketball, saying, hey, Raph, like, I've been doing soccer for years. And you don't have to explain, like, anybody that's into the World Cup, none of you guys have to explain anybody to why you like this stuff. Like, if you like it, you like it. If you've been a big fan, you've been a big fan. Who cares?
Shout
bro?
out to Rafi.
RX Fly Fishing for the 13-month re-up. Shout outs to Rafi. Shout outs to my boy, the OG RX Fly Fishing for the 13-month re-up, man. I appreciate you, my guy, man. Hopefully everything is well with you and the fam, bro. I just got my Travis McDonald's job. Yeah, Got a soccer jersey, Raph? No, I don't. Not yet. Enough of the Travis hate. Y'all still going for him, Frank says. Of course people are probably going to still go for him. You know what I mean? Did you ever get your Travis Scott in the email? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know what to do, Average Joe says. My card fraud alert. The Air Max is oh snap. I feel like when it comes down to that, that's like one of the most frustrating things that could possibly happen. You know, where your like bank, doesn't approve your transaction that you're trying to purchase, and then like it's like, dude, like what the heck? Like I feel you, bro. I feel you. Like I feel you, bro. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Especially if you get like a decline charge. It's like your bank like charges it, or like what's it called, you get the notification like you get like a fraud charge and your bank doesn't want to go through with it. Like that shit sucks, bro, honestly. Been since FIFA 95 on Super Nintendo, cousin says. Run up them likes. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, man. Run it up for the one time, dude. For the World Cup, I'm excited. Like, obviously, they're probably going to have, like, all this introduction, and all that fun stuff. And, everybody in here is going to get pretty hyped over the World Cup. So, that shit starts at, 3 p.m. Eastern time, right, chat? The World Cup, it starts at 3 p.m. Eastern time, correct? Did your Travis Scotts ever get delivered? You said UPS didn't deliver it yesterday. Oh, yes. I got my daughter's pair yesterday. It's right here. We haven't opened it yet. So we're going to do this unboxing sometime this week. I haven't opened it just yet. So I did receive them. I end up, I end up having the shoe get redirected to a UPS store because the thing is, on my address, I realized that I didn't put my unit number. So I had to redirect it. That's why I was like wondering why they didn't deliver it, bro. It was already like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and they didn't deliver it. Normally they'd be delivering it super early. Like I got these super early. I got them around noon, Morning, Rav. What up, Braveheart? Good morning. Salutes, Rav. Beat the final boss and got my Travis Scott Tropical Pinks straight to feet. Congratulations. Rav, what's the weather report in Vegas? There's a heat wave in the Bay Area right now. Oh, it's hot, bro. It's hot out here in Vegas. So as of right now, it's currently 81 degrees at 6:46 in the morning. It's 81 degrees already. It's supposed to be high hundreds or low hundreds, so 101 today. All week it's in the hundreds, bro. This is the weather out here in Vegas right now. It's all hundreds all week. 101, 103, 105, 106 next week Tuesday. 105. Like I can't imagine whenever like July and August rolls around, because I think that's like the hottest months of the year is July and August, I think, out here in Vegas. And the fact that it's already at the hundreds, like 105, 106, like, dude, I can't imagine what July and August is gonna be. It's gonna be like 110, 109. Like, fuck, dude. Eddie B's World, what up, man? I hit Pokemon yesterday. Same here. I had an ACO and I hit. Snake Spence, thank you so much for the 25-month re-up. Travis needs Cynthia
Lou. Hashtag forever. Hashtag Flea One City.
Snake Spence, thank you so much for the 25-month re-up. Travis needs Cynthia Lou. Hashtag CPFM forever. Hashtag Flea One Sneaker of the Year. Nice. Shout out to my boy Snake Spence for the 25-month re-up. Yeah, make sure you guys run it up for the one time, man. Welcome in again. I know this is fun times talking about sports. World Cup is today. The NBA Finals has been very entertaining to watch, so it's been really, really fun overall. But if you guys don't mind, real quick, for the one time, smashing that like button, I really do appreciate that. If we could get a certain amount of likes, I'll go ahead and gift memberships in the chat for you guys. We're at 147 likes. Let's get to 200 likes for the one time, man. Smash that like button. If you're still waiting for your Travises, let me know in the chat. Who in here is still waiting for the Travis Scotts? Who in here is still waiting for the Travises? My Old Navy stuff didn't deliver either, Raph. Your Old Navy stuff? 81 here right now as well. Welcome to the desert life. Facts, bro. Good morning, Raph. And Philly is the same, Foot Soldier says. Might call off of work. You might call off of work for the what? For the World Cup? Damn, you're dedicated. I'm sure people are definitely leaving work early, especially if if one of your teams are in the you know what I'm saying, are in the World Cup playing today as well. Like, yeah, you might as well, bro. F it, bro. I am waiting, but it's on the way. It's a ship. There you go. It's supposed to get 105 today. It will get 107 yesterday. Sheesh, dude. So it's pretty hot where you guys are at, huh? Getting a little hot, getting a little toasty. My parents are on the road. My parents were in California for like a year, but my parents are on the way back home to Seattle. Dude, they haven't been home for over a year, dude, and they're finally going back home. Today's me and my wifey's anniversary. Congratulations, bro! 5 years. Congrats. Still waiting on the Shai Pinks. I'm still waiting on my W email. Waiting on your W email, huh? I had some very spicy hot chips last night, and now I'm paying for it. Calling off of the game last second is a rookie move. I requested off like 2 months ago. There you go. I'm expecting a lot of you guys here, man. Listen, this is gonna be my first World Cup watch party, and I'm really hoping to see a lot of you guys in here, man. For real. I'm really excited, and I don't really care too much who really wins, but I'll root for y'all's team. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to root for your team, I'll root for them. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely root for them. I start work right now when the game starts, and the power is out at work too, Julian says. Work just about to exist when the soccer starts. Anyone interested in size 13 in the Knicks Air Max 95? Rami says. Hey, I'll be back for sure. Mr. Lowe says, yeah, who you guys, listen, it's going to be fun. I'm excited about it. If you want me to root for Mexico, I'm rooting for Mexico today. I love my Hispanics, dude. I love my Hispanics. If you're a Hispanic in here, I love you guys. We're basically brothers. Basically. Filipinos and Hispanics go hand in hand. You really do. I'll root for Mexico. I'm rooting for Mexico today. That's who we're rooting for. We're rooting for Mexico. We gotta support Siri because our Siri speaks Spanish, right? And I'm rooting for anybody that's rooting for Mexico today. So I'm a Mexico fan. 78 years, 6 months till Kith Air Max 95s, right? 6 months. Yeah. Yep, 6 months. I said I don't really. It doesn't matter who wins, I guess. But yes, I'll root for Mexico. Today I am Hispanic. Okay, today I'm Hispanic for sure. Well, I am part Hispanic anyways, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You can root for my team. Team Madagascar, Orlando says. I'm Guam now, Frank says. Finally, I got Kith W on the shoe. Raph, half Hispanic. Facts, bro. Listen, I'm part Hispanic. Man, come on, bro. I love all my Hispanics, dude. Like, literally, I would say, like, majority of my viewers and that the people that support me are literally Hispanics. Literally. Majority of my supporters are Hispanic. And that's the reason why that's why, like, a lot of, like, Siri, people wondering, like, why is she speaking Spanish? Because I have a lot of Hispanic supporters, bro. I love them. I truthfully love my Hispanics. So I'm wearing my Mexico jersey at work. There you go. Yeah, basically we're Mexican Filipino. We drinking tequila, making carne asada, and watching football today. Must be Gonzalez. Tequila with flesh eating worms on me. Wait, what? Mexicans went to Philippines to fight. They got busy, quick over, and we basically are brothers, basically, bro. I'm saying, dude. Ganadora. Right, chat? If you're an OG, you know. You should love everybody. I do love everybody. Ganadora. Filipinos can get the Asian pass. Food is gas, but as a VIA, I don't really have the authority, Nam says. All right, 7 more minutes if anybody's going for the Shays today. These are gonna be stupid limited. You got the Shai 001 premium steals. You know, I'm not gonna lie. If OKC was still in the finals, like I feel like there would be a little bit of a better push with this one, you know. But like for me, I think two pairs of the Shai 001s is good. Like I already have 2 pairs of them. I'm okay with it. I don't need any more pairs on these. I think I'm good with 2. So yeah, Mexico is playing South Africa. Yes, we love Taco Bell, right, Raph? That's not Mexican food, Orlando. What time they drop in, Lewis says. The Travis side is going to be opening up at a random time. I don't know exactly what time they're dropping. Thanks, amazing. I appreciate that. I don't know exactly when the Travis Scotts are dropping. I really don't know. I know they announced it yesterday, but that kind of indicates that the shoe is probably going to drop soon, but we just don't know when. Like, I know a couple people asked me, yo, Raph, are the cleats going to drop on the sneakers app? I really don't know. I know all the other, you know, cleats or whatever soccer shoes are dropping today, or excuse me, next week. But I'm not sure if that Travis one is going to officially drop on the sneakers app. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we've seen, you know, different sporting sneakers, right? Like cleats and stuff like that drop on sneakers app. So I wouldn't be surprised. But I just feel like specifically with the Travis sneaker that's dropping, I'm pretty sure it's very, very limited. Very, very limited. All right. So here we go. We got about 5 more minutes. Hit that like button. Really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. All right, there is another 5 gifted in the chat for you guys. I really do appreciate your guys' constant support and helping out the show and just growing it as we grow here at the collection family. Make sure you guys hit that like button. All right, that's all I ask from you guys. Smash that like button. If you guys haven't became a member yet, become a member. Officially be a part of the collection family. And smash that like button, man. Thank you guys so much and welcome in. Dude, I'm wondering if when we do the watch party, you guys think I could like play a little bit of sound, or do you guys think I'm gonna like get clipped? I'm not gonna, obviously it won't let me show the game, but like, because I will get clipped really, really quick. But I'm wondering if I could like play a little bit of sound. Do you guys think that's a possibility, or do you think like World Cup is gonna be like stupid freaking strict? I could see them being strict. It's like obviously the biggest like event in the world when it comes to sports. Like I'm just wondering if like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna clip me if I even play some noise in the background. Pretty sure. Like I obviously can't show it, but like playing a little bit of noise in the background, I'm pretty sure they'll get pissed. Bro, like I played a little bit. I remember what's it called? I remember playing the NBA in the background. Bro, they clipped me. The NBA clipped me, bro. So I had to cut it off. Run it up, chat. Probably not, to be honest. Shout out to my boy Vince Kicks for the 49-month re-up. Run it up, chat. What up, Tanene? Thank you so much for the 49-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Maybe in and out of sound. Don't risk it, Raph. Yeah, Spanish so it isn't wrong. Try it, and worst case, you get a notification and turn it off. They won't give me a notification until I end it. I got confirmation on the Air Max Knicks 95. How much do you think they'll resell for? Jose says. You got the confirmation. I'm not sure how much they're going to resell for, because the thing is, nobody has them in hand. Like, nobody has them in hand. So you might get flagged probably. Did anyone hit on the Kith 95's big bubbles? A good amount of people hit on the Kith this morning. That's what I'm saying. A good amount of people hit on Kith this morning. I'm new here. Where is the chat? What is the channel about? Braveheart says. What up, Braveheart? 3 more minutes, chat. 3 more minutes if anybody's going for the Shays, and we'll see what time the Travises are going to be dropping. Like I said, I don't know exactly what time it's dropping, but we shall see what happens. All right. So make sure you guys run it up. Hit that like button. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. That's how I'm watching it. Mr. Lowe says. Well, I have Cox cable, so it's going to be on cable. So like, you know, that's how I'm watching mine. So the Travis Scott's indoor soccer sneakers dropping today, Base Maryland says. We don't know, man. I think they're definitely going to tease it out for sure. I mean, they've teased it out before, but I think that's what their big push is going to be. Like, you guys should already know how this goes. Like, they're going to do a big push for the Travis merch heavy, dude. Like, they're pushing it heavy. And then when the cleats come out, dude, like, they're going to have more merch drop for specifically that shoe. So Nixon 5 shouts to Cox Cable. Orlando says, I feel like everyone won on Kith. but says, I think I hit on kid. Did anyone get an L? You have to say you don't have the rights or licensing of this event a bunch of times, cousin says. What game you watching? What time is the game? We're watching the World Cup, bro. The game starts at 3 p.m. Eastern time, I think. World Cup. Yeah, starts at 12. Where are they? Oh, they're playing. Are they playing in? Where are they playing at? Are they playing in Canada? Where are they playing at, chat? Yeah, Mexico versus South Africa. This is the Group A group. Because I remember you guys telling them they're all grouped in groups. So this is the first group. Are we sure it's a cleat, Tony says? Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern time. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure you could wear it casually. I don't think it's like a cleat. It doesn't have any ridges on the bottom, but I'm pretty sure it's like a sneaker that you could just wear casually. It's in Mexico City. Okay, they're playing in Mexico. Gotcha. Mexico. Okay. Dude, that place is going to be rocking. Oh my gosh. Dude, I can't imagine. Like, yeah. Like, that place is going to be rocking, bro. That place is going to be rocking. Mexico is going to have some baddies, Cushy says. Yeah, everyone get a W from Keth. Like, I wish I could. I like I told you guys, I don't know. I don't know when exactly the shoes are dropping for the cleats. Right, like I'm telling you guys, like Travis team, dude, like if they use super swipe, I wouldn't be surprised because they're probably busy doing other things. Like Travis team, some of the Travis team guys are on tour with Don Tolliver. Like they're on tour with Don Tolliver. So like I wouldn't be surprised if the sneaker drop is super swipe, bro. Yo, if they need a link to watch the game for the stream, I could send you different links, Alexis Tutril says. That stadium sits over 100,000 people. Is definitely going to be rocking. That shit's going to be loud, bro. And the fact that they're basically they are the World Cup opener game. Yeah, that place is going to be loud, bro. Loud. All right, the Shays are live. Shays are live. If anybody's going for them, the Shays are live. LA about to have crazy traffic. Oh, they 100% are because there's 2 games happening today, aren't there? I thought there was 2 games, right? Or is this just one today? Yeah, so there's South Korea and I don't know how to say this this country. Zachia? Is that how you say it? That's at 7. And then you have Canada tomorrow and US is playing tomorrow as well. So they egged Wemby last night. Yeah, what up, Big Ron's Kicks? What's good, dude? Michael Jackson shoes. Let's go. Mexico. Big Ron's Kick says. Here we go. Let me know once you guys are pending for these Shays. I'm not sure how. I'm pretty sure they only dropped a couple hundred pairs of these. I'm not a big fan of this at all. Not a big fan of these Shays. Am I the only one streaming the game? Legally, Braveheart says. LA is tomorrow, Tanene says. Okay. You cannot independently stream the audio or video from live World Cup matches yourself, as YouTube strictly restricts unauthorized broadcasting. Rebroadcasting game audio violates FIFA media. Straight to Toe says. So no sound. We could probably do a watch party, but no sound. We can't do any sounds for the game. So my sound would be off for sure. That definitely violates the stuff. So, Amazon Prime has all the games. Cheesy says the Art Attack is probably the hardest stadium to win in football in North America. Sold out? Are you serious, dude? What the heck, bro? They probably only dropped like 200 pairs, bro. They probably dropped 200 pairs. That's all they got. Sold out. Dick's Sporting Good just restocked slides. Got a dub. Let's go. Congratulations. Dick's Sporting Good always does like, random restocks like that for slides. They always do. I wouldn't be surprised. They always do. Mine size 001s. It's dumb because like they don't ever like when you search it up, like they don't ever have like them, like they don't ever pull it up here. Let me see. Yeah. Launched the 11th. Yeah. You could get slides now. It says not available. Damn, they restocked a bunch. But they only had a couple sizes for each. They restocked the red ones, the green ones. Sold out. Yeah, they're gone. This shit got cooked. Dude, they've restocked a bunch of colorways. A bunch of them. Thing is also these slides get freaking cooked, bro. Like they get botted. I don't know. Like I agree with some people that like, you know, slides, dude, they're like overhyped, bro. Like way overhyped for no reason, dude. Like hitting on slides, like I don't think it's a flex. Like I've seen many people flexing like there's like this reseller that posted yesterday on IG saying like I got slides and you don't. Like, bro, it's like it's not a flex, bro. It's not a flex. It's not a flex. But I think it's because like they're making like hella money off these slides. I get it, but like I don't know. I think they're like whatever. That's what I'm saying. Like one is good enough. Like I don't need 10 of these. Like I really don't. Like I told you guys, like the mine size that I have right now are probably the only sides I'll ever have in my sneaker collection. Like when the all black ones came out, didn't care for them to drop. Like I didn't care for them to have. Like all I wanted was just one, just to see what's going on with the hype and the gimmick with it. But so need all of them. Let the haters hate, James says. Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, you probably just making money off of it. People don't grow up anymore. They are still childlike. It's a flex. It's a weird one. Mine 002 restock on DSG blue color. Yeah, they have a couple of them, but the thing is the Mine 002s don't really go. They're not as popular as the Mine slides. That's why I hit on slides and can say I have never been more disappointed after wearing. Yeah, I mean they're cool. Like they're like, dude, my pair is still like I said, mine's beat, but like I don't see myself buying like multiple. Is all I'm saying, right? Like having multiple in the collection, like I don't think it's really needed. Like the one colorway, I would say, like if you really want mine sides, like this cream colorway is nice, and the all black one. I got the cream and the red, and everything else is just extra. There you go. There you go. I need a link for the 002s. Yeah, if you want to look at it, I'm not sure how much available these are right now, but I'm pretty sure the 002s are available. Mind you, like the mine size are going to be dropping next week on the 18th. Mine size are dropping on the 18th. Because there's a new one dropping, right? There's a new one dropping, and also there's a bunch of restocks happening on the Nike app. So these are going to be dropping every single month. Just remember, chat, that mine size are going to be restocking basically every month. Okay, once a month they're restocking mine sides once a month. Remember that, especially if anybody doesn't really know that. Like if they're restocking online today on the 11th, which is today, right? I would definitely check your DSG too, because like likely that they're dropping online. Some stores are probably restocking some of the colorways. Just saying. 100%. Some of the stores are 100% restocking at DSG. Not at Nike stores, but specifically like DSG stores. But they all do like first come first serves at your DSG stores. So if you have time, if you want to stop by this morning, you're more than welcome to. But because I see a lot of people going in store and there's a bunch of restocks, especially if they restock online, most likely restocked in store. Are they comfortable? I mean, they're okay. You know, they're all right. They're nothing crazy. You feel me? There's nothing crazy to get crazy about with them. But like, I don't know. I'm still rocking my Rejuvenates. I'm convinced that people only want the mines for the flip. They do. 100%. I still rock my Rejuvenates. Liquid. Ooh, speaking of Liquid Maxes, I forgot that I had a pair of Liquid Maxes the other day. because I was kind of reorganizing some of my stuff. And I still have the, if anybody was wondering, I still have the liquid, maxes, the fragment. There we go. The fragment one. I still have them. I have an 8.5 and they don't really fit. I need a size 8. So, I still have them. I told you, like, I could probably sell them and just get a size 8, but then, like, I have to sell them at a high premium price because the thing is, like, at a size 8 is $340. That's what my size 8's going for because there's nobody in my area that has, like, liquid maxes in my size. Like, this is a shoe that you don't see. And I have an 8.5, $394. Like, I don't know why they're going for so much, but they're nice, though. I need the black slides, Frank says. My IQ went up after I wore my Mind slides. Yeah, you felt more calm. Not as comfortable as Yeezy's being on. Yeah, I would say so. Like, I would say, like, Yeezy slides are probably way more comfortable than the Mind slides. That is one that I probably would agree, 100% agree, that Yeezy slides are 100% better, very comfortable. So, Mind 001s or Rejuvenates. Mind slides or Rejuvenates, dude. Oof. Rejuvenates, I would say they're more comfortable. It's just they're two different things. Right? Like, Rejuvenates are more of a shoe, right? You slip on, the sneaker, whatever shoe, whatever you guys want to call them, the foams, and then the Mind size is more like a mule. But when it comes to comfort wise, probably Rejuvenates are way more comfortable. So, but yeah. If you want to trade for the Caitlin Clark's Rookie of the Year 5, size 8, Raf, V says. You still have those Caitlin Clark's, V? I might have to put up that offer, dude. I might have to high-key put up that offer, bro. But, dude, the thing is, I want a pair of Liquid Maxes, though. I wanted those pairs. So that's the thing. Because I wanted another pair of Air Maxes. Bro, I'm telling you, like, the Air Max 95s that I'm wearing right now, like, they're just my neons. Like, I'm like, I need another pair of Air Maxes. And I really want to rock those Liquid Maxes. What's up, chat? What up? What I miss? What up, Marcus? What's good, dude? Rejuvenates is the best $75 I've ever spent. Everybody, everyday shoe, literally too crucial, says. They have Rejuvenate slides too. Yeah, I haven't. That is one that I haven't tried, right? Yeah, they do have slides, right? They do have slides. But I do not have the slides. I have just the regular Rejuvenates. What up, New York Dad? Please pray for my mom. She's not doing well. I'm broken, New York Dad says. Yeah, man, hopefully your mom's doing well, bro. For real, for real. Like, hopefully she gets better, man. For real, for real. We'll pray for her, bro, New York Dad. Hopefully she gets better today. For real. Shouts to New York Dad, man. Keep us updated, man. What are we thinking about today's Supreme drop? Oh, yeah, Supreme is dropping today. I haven't really seen what's dropping on Supreme, to be honest with you, bro. I haven't seen, bro. I haven't seen. Soccer collection, Virgil Abloh archive. Oh, did they drop? Oh, no, this is the official US sneaker store. So it looks like they dropped early on the US soccer website. If anybody wants the Virgil Abloh. Chat. They got the soccer collection, the Virgil Abloh soccer collection on the the US store. I did see that, Marcus. I did see that. They literally look like Mind slides too. So they have the Virgil Abloh US stuff early if anybody needs them. They got the jackets, they have the shirt, they have the hat, they have the short sleeve. If y'all need them. Don't know when I'm breaking out my fragments. Is there free shipping? I don't know. I don't know. But if you guys need them, it's available. Like, stuff is still available. Damn, $185 for the freaking woven staff jacket is crazy. Holy smokes. Women's polo t-shirt is already $75. By the way, we're dropping some Collection Family hats finally next month. Just an FYI. FYI, I know a lot of people asked. I know a lot of people asked about the Collection Family hats. We are dropping hats next month. Okay, dropping hats next month. So you guys be ready for it. Okay, be ready for it because I know I have the hats available for everybody. What time is the Travis dropping? We don't know exactly when Travis is dropping. They're gonna drop at a random time for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop it right before the World Cup starts. No, we're not doing fitted hats. I think we're doing 2 different hats. They're all gonna be snaps. They're all gonna be snaps. Snaps. They're both some of them are trucker and some of them are snaps. The trucker hats that we're dropping are gonna be dumb limited. The trucker hats are going to be stupid limited because, like, I didn't know exactly how many people would like the trucker hats, especially the color that I'm picking. But, yeah, those are going to be dropping next month. So, they're not fitteds. Yeah, I wish they were fitteds, but they're not going to be fitteds. They're all going to be snaps. So, prayers, Rami says, prayers for your mom, Rami says. There you go. Still can't believe this, the Knicks comeback, Scott G says. What color? The cap is gonna be all black for the snap, for the Collection Family one, and the trucker hat. I'm gonna make it a surprise. So that one is gonna be a surprise. The trucker hat colorway is gonna be nice. I think they're nice. So I have not leaked the design yet. I have not. I'm gonna finalize it today. I already got my quote from the warehouse. And we're ready to go. The only thing that's not quoted is the trucker hats, which I think that's going to be made a little bit faster than the snaps because I ordered a good amount, but it should be good, man. I'm excited about it. All black, I'm sold. Yeah, it's going to be all black for sure. It's going to be all black. I think I kept it as simple as possible. I think a lot of people are going to like it for sure. So, clear trucker hats are fire, Orlando says. No, I think this colorway that I'm dropping, I think a lot of you guys are gonna love. It definitely gives out the summer vibes for sure, and I think a lot of people are gonna enjoy it, and I'm excited whenever we officially drop them. So when you say clear trucker hats, Orlando, what do you mean by that? Can I get my fitted hat? Frank says no fitteds. But if you guys are going for these, like I said, I mean, they're available unless you guys want to wait to Sneakers app. I feel like most people like to wait to the Sneakers app because you get free shipping. That is one reason why I feel like a lot of people tend to wait until Sneakers app. If you want to, you're more than welcome to. I'm sure Virgil Abloh Archive, they're going to drop them as well. Almost all sold out, Cheesy says. What up, Cheesy? Does it come with the snap extension for the bigger heads? Rami says. No, it does not. So we got a couple surprises. Like, we have a collection that we're dropping and I'm super excited about. I gotta have to kind of keep it to myself. But there is gonna be some stuff that I am gonna be dropping in the next few months, and especially in August. I'm gonna be dropping some stuff in August, and then we're having our last shirt drop. I mean, I told you guys I was going to take a break this summer for shirts, and then I'll probably drop a shirt in October. So, and that's going to be the end of the year drop, unless you guys want beanies in December, and I could do that as well. Because, dude, the beanies did so well. Oh, my gosh. I didn't realize how many people wore beanies. Like, golly. And the beanies were super affordable. Like, we made them super affordable. They were only like $20. So, like $25, I think we listed it for. So, like, so many people were asking, yo, Raph, I want a beanie this, beanie that. And I didn't have a lot. So, I need one from the OTC hat, Frank says. Trying to make some of that wedding money back. No, I mean, dude, I tell you, no, the wedding money is already paid for, bro. The wedding's already paid. All right, I mean, the wedding's already paid, dude. I told you, we've been saving for this wedding for a long time. It's just like, People have been wanting. I haven't dropped a hat in like a year. I've just been dropping t-shirts. So like we had what 2 t-shirts in the last like year, and that's it. So like, and then I took a break off of it, and I was like, everyone was kind of like bugging me for a hat. And I was like, okay, we might as well just do a hat then. So Beanie Babies Orlando says beanie that turns into a shiesty is crazy. I don't know what that's like a thing, bro. Like even like the new generation, like they just want to wear shiesties. Like is that the new style? I seen a video of like the mom videotaping her son saying that like, oh, like why do you want this? He's like, because I want it. And it's like this kid is like an 8-year-old kid that wants a shiesty. Like is that like the new style or what? Pocket watching is crazy, Frank says. It's all good, dude. People are gonna pocket watch all the time. I ain't really pressed about it. Need the collection family fitted and tank top combo drop, please and thank you. I know, Nom. There's only a few people that want like the tank tops though. It's not a whole lot. I don't know if anybody wear tank tops like that in here. When is Rafi Collects Shiesties coming out? The desire to be a YN is wild, Straight to Toe says. Yeah, I guess so. Like, that's dumb as hell, wearing a freaking shiesty to just to wear, and that's like the style. Like, I don't know, dude. DSG keeps in shiesty behind the counter, Izzy says. All my students wear them. It's because COVID allowed it. The YNs got to that kid early, LMAO. We're all doomed, Jay says. Nam is definitely a Viet, Cushy says. I mean, he is Vietnamese, dude. He's already said that. Gotta protect yourself against mass surveillance. I mean, I guess, dude. Like, listen, if I see someone out here in Vegas during this time wearing a shiesty, bro, dude, it's hot. Why are you wearing that? I've seen a couple people. It's 82 degrees. Y'all wearing a shiesty at 82 degrees? I appreciate that, Pew Pew. I don't know if you guys gonna want to wear a shiesty. It's that hot outside. That's just hot as hell, dude. I'm sure your face is sweating, your head's sweating. Clowns in Atlanta do it all the time, McDaniel says. Tank tops and shorts, big WVN, then dress like Miami. You don't know what a shiesty is, bro? Why don't you just go get one of those, man, I forgot what they're called. They're like, whenever people are doing like weed cutting, they wear those. It's basically like a shiesty almost. Have you ever used mink oil before you're on your J's? What the heck is mink oil? Ran into TikTok videos of people using mink oil on their toros and they're coming out cherry red. I don't know if I want to do all that, bro. Mink oil? I don't even know what that is. What is that even supposed to do? Recycling compactor caught fire here at work. Everybody be wearing them at your wedding. Mink oil or on suede wrap. Oh, I listen. I don't know what mink oil works for real. You use mink oil for suede. Gotcha. So whenever people put mink oil on your, what is it? What do they put it on? They put it on the Jordan 4s. And they turn like cherry red. Probably, you know why people are putting that on there, right? You know why people are putting it on there? Because they don't like how the color is on them. So people are probably putting it on there. So it gives it like the original look because it has like an ashy look to it. That's probably the reason why people are putting mink oil on there. You snitched on yourself. We know you don't clean your shoes, shoes now. I don't really clean my shoes all the time. Why do we have to do extra shit on our DS shoes now? W Rod says. Probably because people were complaining. That's probably the reason why people are complaining, because people are complaining. Dude, I've seen seeing the Toro 4s are not bad, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're a bad shoe. They're not horrible. I think they're really, really nice. I don't think they fumbled it too crucial. I don't think they really fumbled it. I just don't think a whole lot of people, the thing is, I don't think a whole lot of people they always want to see the original pair. That's it, right? Like, I said this before, that every time they're going to re-retro a Jordan, it's never going to be like the original look, right? Like, it's never going to be the original look. It's not. It's never going to be the original look. It's always going to be different. Always. Always, 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 always. Always going to be different. Always going to be different. Everything is never the same. If you think the originals, they're going to come out and then they're going to come out the original just like what you bought your originals for, like, it's going to be complete. The color, the shape, material, everything. That's why people will complain. People will complain no matter what. It's like, yo, Rap, I don't like these because they didn't have the original material. Brother, it's never going to be the same. I'm sorry to break it to you. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, sure. I don't think it's an accident that they accidentally did it. Like, of course, they have a reasoning behind it. They always do. They always do. But, like, it's never the same. Just like, watch, like next year for the Air Jordan 3s, like the white cements, people are going to complain about something. Because, right, we just got the white cements back in, like, what, 2023? Like, it's only been, like, what, 3 years? Or, like, what was that, 22? Or I don't know which year it was, but we had the white cement Jordan 3s. Dude, when they re-retro them, some people are going to complain. That's literally one of the best Air Jordan 3s to ever drop, is the white cements. And people are going to say something about it. That's why it's like, that's why I would say this, chat, is that, like, that's why I didn't understand that. We'll say it again, right? That people were complaining about the brick after bricks. How, I'd rather have the Fire Red 4s. Okay, go get the Fire Red 4s when they re-retro. Watch, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, bricks this. Nobody wants them. The materials are not the same. Dude, you realize the Fire Red 4s on the last drop the materials on there were ass. Horrible. They weren't the best. They were like they were basically a military blue. And watch, I promise you guys, when the Fire Red 4s come out and they re-retro, people are not going to keep the same energy. People are not going to keep the same. Oh, the red's off, Raph. The shape is off. It's not the same. Watch. Just watch. It's going to happen. It happened with the white cement 4s. Happened again with the military blues. The blue was off, Raph. Tell you guys, like, military blue 2024, because the last time they dropped was 2013, and then the original drop was 1989, and that's why the blue was supposed to be as close as the original 1989 pair, or whatever year they dropped. And people didn't like it. Yeah, that was my sneaker of the year. Is that happening with the True Blue Jordan 3s? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, granted, on the Air Jordan 3 True Blues, like, when they the last time they dropped the True Blues were sitting anyways. True Blues were sitting last time. That was that like 2015, 2016 or something like that. True Blues freaking sat. So like if they sit, it doesn't surprise me. But a lot of people are comparing the True Blues to like, oh, Raph, I already have the Wizards, which sure, like they're quite similar, but like it's a True Blue 3 at the end of the day. But like the last time the True Blues dropped, they sat, bro. They sat. True Blues are always like, for some reason, no, not True Blues, like Jordan 3s in general, they're not as hype as like 4s. Like, I don't know. Like in the last couple years, like the Jordan 3 colorways have been underwhelming. 2025 red through 4s is goated, not gonna lie. Like it or lump it, Jay says. Brick after bricks are nicer in person. I didn't expect that. They're very nice. Like, I think they're very, very nice. Like, they are, me personally, like, they're as good as what you've seen in pictures. Like, whatever you've seen in pictures is exactly what I felt about. I knew exactly. I was like, you know what? These shoes are going to be better, probably 5 times better in hand. And they are. I'm eventually going to rock them. I just don't know when. I don't know when I'm going to rock them. Probably soon. It's summertime, so I'm definitely going to have them on feet. I'm excited for the True Blue 3s. I was comparing the pictures of the different versions, and they look good. Tyler says, True Blue 3s is my next cop. Too Crucial says, those are set to drop in July, I believe. Yeah, July. They're dropping in July. I'm surprised they haven't really been talking about like the Mural 7s, because the Mural 7s are supposed to drop this month unless they're getting pushed. Mural 7s, I thought those were dropping this year. I don't know, or this month. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong that they either maybe pushed them or some shit, maybe. I don't know. Because I haven't heard anything about the shoe dropping anytime soon. I wanted to see some of the prices, bro. I've been window shopping heavy. So this is Flipper Drip. I haven't seen not one Air Jordan 4 yet in my size selling on the Flipper Drip app. Someone is selling on the Flipper Drip app. Someone is selling the Alma Pegasus for $300. Is that how much the Alma are going for? I haven't really checked. On the 27th? Okay, the 27th. Chicago ones, Gulf Spike Chicago's for $200. Adidas Unheard of Addy Piggy Runners, size 10.5 for $200. Rap, did you see Tony D about sneaker YouTube being dead? Did I see Tony D2 Wild's video about sneaker YouTube being dead? No. I didn't. I did not. I think the thing is about like sneaker YouTube, like I get like I haven't watched the video, but I could probably get a gist of like what he probably will talk about in there. Is that dude like, what do you guys think about sneaker YouTube right now? I mean, he's probably talking as a content creator, which is fine, but like as the viewers, like I'm like it's always good to get hearing feedback from the viewers as well. Like just because you guys are the one watching and like you guys are the ones like constantly the ones supporting all the content creators that you guys watch. So like in the state of like sneaker YouTuber is to YouTube in my eyes, like for me, I'm content. Like obviously we're trying to grow the show and like I told you guys before, like people ask me, yo, Raph, why don't you branch out to other things? Which I am thinking about, but just making a different channel off of it, but not specifically for this channel. Like this channel specifically is going to be a sneakers channel. I just feel like I'm like, for me, I love talking to people. I love interacting with you guys. So like expanding the brand as like myself, branching into other, you know, maybe other podcasts that we could start other than just talking about sneakers and sports, but like having sports in a different channel, sure, and maybe, you know, grow a different channel just to reach different audiences, but not in this channel specifically. Like I feel like in my space right now, like I'm not established like a lot of these other YouTubers, sneaker YouTubers are. Like you have like a lot of these sneaker YouTubers, that's why you see them doing different things, because they're established already. Like they have like 200, 300, 400,000, subscribers. Like they're established. Like my goal is, I have different goals. I want to hit 100K, bro. I really, really do. I want to hit 100K, and that's like probably a lot of YouTubers, goals is to hit 100K, So like sneaker YouTube in general, I just feel like one thing that a lot of what I've noticed, what I've seen is that really showing early pairs is not necessarily like it's not essential anymore like how it used to. You like if like sneaker YouTuber used to be like, okay, who has the earliest stuff? Like who could get the early reviews out first? Like I think that's how it's been for a long time. Where like who's gonna be the first one to like talk about a certain topic, because they get more viewers than the other. It's like if that person posts a video first, then it's like, okay, my viewership is not gonna be as good. But I don't know. Like I feel like I'm content. Like I've been telling a lot of you guys, like I'm content. I enjoy talking about sneakers, talking about sports, talking about like what's coming up, what's new, like what is the innovation that Nike got going on. Like of course that I'm absolutely biased with Nike and Jordan brand, but like I feel like when it comes to the sneaker show that we have, like I feel like it's fine. Like I think it's good. Like we have big drops, we have small drops, like sneakers are always going to be there. Like for instance, like we average like what 500 to 600 viewers a day, especially during the slow times. When mine slides into restocking next week, we'll probably peak like 900 people, because that's what's hype, right? Like we've talked about this many times. You don't want to scalp Pokemon cards and make bank off. No, I don't. I really don't. Like I was going to do that, like dead ass. Like I was like, I was playing Pokemon, like I was actually playing a lot of the TCG games and shit like that, and like learning the game. But then like for me, like it's only been fun because it's fun doing it with my kids, right? Like opening cards and having them open the shit in the packs and stuff like that. Like I always tell everybody too, like not everything's got to be recorded too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's certain things that doesn't need to be recorded. Like, if I genuinely enjoy, opening the packs with my kids, like, I don't have to like pause and be like, okay, like let's turn on the camera and the stream and like have you guys open packs. Like, I was gonna do that before, but like obviously it's a lot harder now to find packs and it makes it difficult. But I don't know. But I right now I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now with this sneaker stuff with you guys. I think this is it's just been fun. I'm content. Anyone actually walked into DSG and caught mine size today? W Rod, a lot of people out here in Vegas do all the time. People do it all the time. No, I'm probably gonna take a break a little bit and then come back on. People have their subs go for them for retail, then resell it back to their subs. Rami said people have their subs go for them for retail, then resell it back to their subs. Rami says, like what, sneakers? I think people who have had their run for sneakers is okay. It's to move on. But those who had their time tried to talk shit for the people still enjoying it. Jermaine says, yeah, because the thing is, like, that's why these type of videos get created, like, because they know that they probably see their viewership and shit like that, like, it's declining. That's why, like, you see those type of videos, right? Because they know that their channel is not doing as good as it used to be, like, I get it, like, I totally get it, like, you have to do something. But I think this is a way where, like, I think a lot of the viewers, it's like, for instance, like if someone stops live streaming, right, because life is life in or sneakers is dead, then they're gonna, those people that don't watch your channel, especially if you're not making videos, they're gonna go somewhere else. They're gonna find someone else that is entertaining them every day, and then when they get entertained by a certain channel, they're gonna stay there. they're gonna stay there, be like, okay, this person you don't post no content, so it's like, all right, well then, I found someone that's constantly just doing it, and then I'm gonna stick around because they're constantly doing it and they're giving good info. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely important to be very, very consistent, right? Like, very consistent. Let's see. Just drop some money and let it, 401k. But also, we're just not during the COVID times too. Like, I feel like people are hoping like COVID happens again. Like, if you wish COVID again, like, that's wild. Like, hell no. I do not want to go back during those times of COVID, man. That shit sucked. Even though, yes, it grew the channel a lot, but like, still, like, ain't nobody want to be stuck at home, bro. Like, hell no. Facts. That's with anything in content and entertainment world. Yeah, like, I definitely want to be better at my shows. Like, I feel like we're definitely developing and you know what I mean, like with the sneaker shows. And I feel like I definitely want to change things up, because sometimes it gets kind of stale in a sense, not what we talk about, but just the production, right? Like, that's what I want to be better at, is my production. Like, I want to find ways to have my production a little bit different to entertain you guys in a different way. So is there an opening ceremony for FIFA? I'm pretty sure there is. You talking about for the World Cup? I'm tired of seeing Cool Kicks washed out videos. Well, I mean, you like what you like to watch, right? Like, I used to watch a lot of those buyout videos heavy. Like, I'm not gonna hold you, even though like I'm not the biggest, like wasn't the biggest reseller back then. Like, I used to resell back then, but like, I just gave up on it because I don't know how people do it. I just don't. Like, you have to put a lot of time and effort into like reselling stuff. Like, you really do. That's just how it is. Miss me on that, Jay says. I made a lot of money during COVID though, and I wasn't really stuck at home. I was, because I was still working. Like, I didn't quit my job until like 2024, I think. I don't know what year it was. It was one of those years I quit. I think it was 24. Yeah, I think it was 2024 when I first quit my job. And like, even during the time during COVID, like, I was stuck at home because I wasn't working. Well, I was still getting paid, but I wasn't working. I think especially the beginning of COVID, like, the wifey was pregnant, and like, I had to go home because like, it was like one of those regulations where like, if you have a wife at home that's pregnant, or if you have like someone that has a disability and they can't be exposed to like some sort of sickness, then they send you home. And so I was sent home for like a month, and then they had us come back, and then the wifey gave birth during COVID. Dude, that was like, Riley was a COVID baby, bro. That shit sucked. Like, cause I was so, like, when we had our first daughter, like, we had, had my mom, had my sister in the delivery room, I had her mom in the delivery room. But this time, like, during COVID, it was only, the rules were in the hospitals that it was only you and your significant other who was giving birth. That was it. Dude, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to expect. Like, shit was wild in the hospital too. Like, dude, I had my mask underneath my nose. And they were pissed. They were like, no, you need to fully put your, like, they were pissy at me. They're like, you need to fully put your mask on. Even though it was just me and the wife inside the delivery room. Just me and her. And I was like, and the nurse came in and like, freaking like, dude, she barked at me, bro. I'm like, all right, well, shit, my bad. So, dude, it was bad. And I get it because like, people were getting killed. Like, people were dying from the sickness and stuff like that, and like, and people were losing their jobs. Like, ain't nobody want to see that shit again, bro. Absolutely not. I had a couple friends that lost some uncles, some grandparents from COVID. Like, I do not want to wish anybody. I don't wish anybody on this COVID stuff again, dude. Shit was sad. My grandpa passed away from COVID, so it did suck. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. We realized nothing those restrictions made any difference, Tita says. Yeah, that shit's going to be in the history book one day. COVID. That's 100% going to be in the history book. That shit was probably the craziest times for the world, bro. It really is. It really is. I hate wearing a mask. That shit gets stuffy for me. I don't get how people sleep under the blankets either. Are you making movies? Yeah, bro. People like acting like that shit wasn't bad because it didn't happen to them, right, Vic? That's normally what happens. It's like when it doesn't happen to that person, then it's like it doesn't really necessarily matter for them. It's like, okay, I wish it happens again because I was making all this money, you know. But dude, definitely the world was shut down. Like I was still living in Washington or Seattle at the time, so I wasn't living here in Vegas. But I know in Vegas out here, like the strip was like dead. Like nobody was really in Vegas like during the weekends. Like all the nightclubs and everything was shut down. Like, yeah, dude, people are like hearing other stories from other people. Like it's insane. But I'm sure it's like that with your guys' cities during COVID. Like, dude, nobody was in the streets, dude. Nobody was in the streets. Wearing a mask was normal. And plus, like when you still see people like wear masks. You see people at the airport wearing a mask. You see people, wearing a mask at the hospitals, airports, in public sometimes. Lost my brother from another because he had cancer, then got COVID. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That sucks. Coworker lost their partner from COVID. Hella young. It's like Carl Anthony Town too. Carl Anthony Town from the New York Knicks. He lost his mother from COVID. She already had health issues, and she ended up getting COVID, and she passed away. We were outside during COVID, and I can't lie. A lot of people that complained weren't even alive when the original first dropped. Wearing a mask in the car when you're alone is crazy. Yeah, people were doing that. I knew a couple people that were wearing a mask inside the car, bro. What up? 490 East, what's good? I drove cross country during the height of COVID to go visit V's mom in Colorado. Every state handled it differently. There were some that nobody wore masks and didn't believe in it. Yeah, some people did and some people didn't, right? Like I remember working, because I was obviously working for the government. So like they were super high stricts with it, and obviously people were treating it as like if it was like political thing. And like I remember like when it was at peak COVID, everyone had to wear a mask inside the office, and then it finally got to a point where like if you were outside, like you could take off your mask as long as you were 6 feet apart, right? Like as long as you're 6 feet apart, you don't have to wear a mask. Like they were. Yeah, there was all types of restrictions, man. Like I got in trouble a couple times at work wearing my mask right under my nose. Like there was a few times that I got in trouble. And it's like, bro, like dog, it's like hot as shit. Like we're outside. Like, yeah, my mask is like right here, but like what do you want me to do? People looked at us funny for wearing a mask in places. Rami says, yeah, but at some point it was like normal for everybody because everybody was wearing a mask. Like luckily, like baby Rose, like she was only 2, and I was scared that she wouldn't wear a mask because how little kids would get irritated wearing it. But she loved it. She loved wearing a mask. So it was a W in my books, dude. W in my freaking books, man. Like we were in San Diego whenever like the COVID was still like even a thing. It was just normal to wear a mask. So, but all right, chat. I think that's it for me this morning. I don't know exactly when the Travises are going to be dropping. I know some people are asking when the collection. I think the collection is going to be dropping today. You know what I mean? Bro, when the Travis is dropping, what are we talking about? Is that how you get pissed, bro? It's like, dude, can we talk about what we're talking about? Bro, we talked about Travis all morning, bro. You must have missed it. But they're gonna drop at a random time. It's gonna no one knows exactly when they're gonna drop. I'm assuming they're probably gonna drop probably an hour, a couple hours before the World Cup is my ultimate guess. Is that they're gonna drop. I don't think the sneakers are dropping. The sneakers are probably gonna drop at a later time. But I personally think the sneakers are going to drop soon. So, but I do want to say I will be live a little later this morning. We're going to be watching the World Cup. I I know a lot of you guys are excited about it, so come hang out with us. All right, come hang out with us. We're just gonna hang out for a couple hours and see how the game goes, and watch the opener and whatnot, and go from there. If you're going for any of the teams today, we got the Mexico, and we got versus the South Africa. So it should be fun to watch. So if you guys don't mind, pull up, man. Pull up. If you guys need, some time to kill from work, it's Thursday. Come on by, man. Come on by. We're going to be watching the World Cup all day, probably this game, and then I'll probably watch the game later with the fam, and then go from there, and then we'll recap. We'll recap everything. So, but I'll catch you guys very, very soon. If you'll be there, man, come on by and say what's up. I'd really appreciate you guys come on by. We'll probably take a look at the Travis stuff as well. We'll see if the Travises end up dropping as well. So I'm pretty sure it will. What time the game start? At 12. That's 3 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be live around like 11:15ish, maybe 11:30, right before it starts, and then we'll go from there. All right, but you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man, or rest of the morning. I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Really do appreciate you guys. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be probably my very first like World Cup like full game to watch. But you guys enjoy the rest of your morning, man. I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Hit that like button on the way out. I'd really appreciate that if you guys do so. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here, and I'll see you guys in a couple hours. All right, I'll see you guys soon. I'm out ya. Peace.